think this is pretty simple and to the point. If you're good, you play. If you're not good, you don't play. I think that's really the quickest rundown we can give at this moment in time. So, Lou Anarumo talked about why Joseph Ossai had more snaps last week than our boy Myles Murphy. By the way, shout out to the Wincy podcast because this is a very, very concerning thing. I'm laughing because it's the absurdity of it. Bengals safety Geno Stone has the second most missed tackles among safeties. 11 missed tackles to 11 games according to PFF. Yeah, it's about right. It's about right. Anyway, getting back to this. Why is Joseph Ossai playing more? Well, he's giving us great effort. He's giving us physical play in the run game. He also is a guy kind of stepped up his game, in my opinion, on what we were asking him to do. No knocks on Myles Murphy, still arrow up, but I like what Joe is doing. Yeah, he's playing better. I mean, it's not really that complicated as, need that much of an explanation. It's pretty simple to the point. You play better, you get more snaps. You look good, you get more snaps. You help us play good, you get more snaps. It sucks because Myles Murphy was a first-round draft pick, and, we invested, a lot of capital into him. Obviously, less capital. Let me, NFL snap counts. There we go. We invested less capital into Joseph Ossai, but, just kind of how the cookie crumbles. If you can't put a guy out there who maybe isn't looking good, even though he was a first-round draft pick, you got to play who's better, right? And so far this year, Joseph Ossai is 289 snaps, Myles Murphy 157. Obviously, a lot of that comes from the first 4 weeks of the season where Myles Murphy was hurt. He wasn't able to play. But even since he's been back and 100% ready to go, it's been for some of it very similar. We have like 40%, 44%, 51%. It's kind of back and forth, but again, last 2 weeks especially, 27 snaps, 2014. You kind of also can put that to games that really are crazy important for us, but also games where we need our defense to really do good. And those are games where, you see more of Joseph Ossai out there than you do Myles Murphy in key situations. So, for example, week 10, we played the Ravens, right? So, Joseph Ossai played more snaps. The week before we played the Ravens, we played the Raiders, and we saw more Joseph Ossai as well. Week 8, we played the Eagles. We saw more Myles Murphy. Week 7, we played the Brownies. We saw more of Myles Murphy, but again, it was very close back and forth. It really, again, like I said, I think it's a very simple thing. Whoever gives us the best chance to win and the best chance to be successful, you're going to get more snaps, okay? You're going to get more in the field. You're going to be able to actually, play more. And as long as that continues to be a factor and continues to be a thing, it's just going to continue to kind of happen. At the end of the day, just being a first-round pick doesn't give you any guaranteed snap counts, and it doesn't give you any guarantee to play. You still have to go out there and play your best football and prove to us that, you're good enough to play. It is what it is. So, at the end of the day, I still have faith in Myles Murphy. I really do. I think over, the rest of this year, and I think next year could be a breakout season for him, but it is what it is at the end of the day. You just gotta have to go out there and keep rocking and rolling, right? When we drafted Myles, we thought that he was going to be that premier, fast, crazy speed edge rusher off the edge. A kind of guy we could do everything with. In Clemson, he was the kind of guy you could do everything with. You could put him in different coverages. You could put him in different, situations off the edge to get to the quarterback, get the running back in the backfield, shut down stretch plays. It was kind of like all that, right? But then he had injuries, and obviously he slips in the draft. We don't expect him to be available at pick 27. He is. We end up taking him at pick 28, and the rest is history. You know, sometimes you just gotta figure things out. But the problem is with the NFL is these guys, I mean, your rookie contract is 4 years, right? You get a 5th-year option for a first-round pick. If you hit in the 3rd year, that's where you don't, as a team, you don't want that to happen because you get screwed, right? Then you get one actual, maybe 2 years of an actual good player, and then you're talking about a 5th-year option or potentially getting rid of him, right? So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Not every single first-round pick hits right away. Sometimes they take some time, and hopefully we figure that out. But until he does, Joseph Ossai is going to get more snaps. It's just kind of how it works. And I could see it happening more and more as time goes on the rest of the season, especially because I feel like now it's less of, oh yeah, let's try to get Myles Murphy out there, get him involved. Now it's more like we need anyone we can to, you know, win, pretty much. We need anyone we can to win. So we need, if you are going to play better, you're going to play. If you're going to play worse, you're not going to play. Pretty plain simple. See you guys next one. Peace out.